Good afternoon, groovy citizens of Earth, and happy Friday. So, you guys, I am just now leaving getting my hair done, and y'all see how much my hair has grown out? I mean, like, can you see this? My hair has grown out so much. Oh my goodness. See how it done curled all up in the back? So we decided, when I say we, my hairstylist really decided, but we're gonna keep it down for 2 weeks, this week and next week, and then when I come back to get it done again, I can pin it back up. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, if you leave me to my own devices, I'll be done cut this stuff. So it's better for me just to have it pinned up. So let's jump into today. Oh, y'all, so while I was underneath the dryer, and what is this on my shirt? Ooh. All right now. While I was underneath the dryer, I was getting caught up on my book for our women's Bible study, because we're reading a new book, and we're reading Get Out of Your Head by Jeannie, what's Jeannie's last name? It's covered up with a sticker, y'all, so I can't tell you. By Jeannie, Jeannie Allen, best-selling author of Nothing to Prove. So this is what the cover of the book looks like. So this is what we're reading. So because I hadn't really been feeling well, I hadn't been caught up. So now I am caught up. I've read chapter 1, and homework was to read chapter 2. So I am already together for next Thursday, because we meet on Thursdays. So anyway, let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is, what are those shoes? I digress. You are enough. You are enough. And so here is a quote that I want to share with you all by Nichols. She says, "You will have to become someone you've never been before. You want to go somewhere you've never gone. You've got to do something you've never done before. You get to redesign. You are your Michelangelo. You are your greatest sculpture. You get to recave. You get to up level as much as you need. You're not sentenced to this life. You choose it. Come on, somebody. You get to choose as much as you want. If it doesn't make you a little afraid, then you aren't playing big enough. There are supposed to be at least two butterflies in your stomach, because if not, you're playing inside your comfort zone. Comfort is equivalent to complacent. And then she said something in this video that I was watching that just really resonated with me, and I wanted to share it with you. And I'm telling you to tell yourself this every day. Tell yourself this every single day. I am more than enough. I need you to say that, but I need you to say it and truly mean it, that you're more than enough. So she goes on to say, this is the year for reset. Y'all hear me? This is the year for reset. This is the year for restart. This is the year for reignite. Come on, somebody. This is the year for repeat the things that you love. This is the year for recommit. This is the year for redesign. This is the year for re-engage. This is the year for restart. This is that year. And again, all of this is by Nichols. And so I'll make sure that I put all of that in the description box for you, so that you will have it for later. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with my driving, because, y'all, it's starting to snow. It is starting to snow. How awesome is that? But yeah, so I don't know who I came by to encourage today, but I need you to understand that you are enough. And don't ever, and I mean ever, never let anybody tell you that you're not enough, because you are more than enough. There was a song that I used to love listening to, and it was talking about how God was more than enough. I don't know about you all, but just like I know that God is more than enough for me, I know that I am more than enough. I know that there is nothing in this life that I cannot do or become if I really, really work hard at it. But see, you have to believe that you are enough. And the problem, one of the things that I'm learning as I read this book is that a lot of times people don't, or I should say people end up with the things that they end up with. Y'all, it's a big old pothole, good grief. Because of their thinking. And stinking thinking will just mess you all up. So you've got to change the way that you're thinking. And that's the real reason why a lot of you can't get past where you are. You find yourself stuck because of your thinking. Like Lisa says, if you need to have at least 2 butterflies in your stomach when you're getting ready to do something. I know I do. Heck, sometimes I feel like I have a whole colony inside of there. But that's because I'm thinking big. If you don't have any butterflies, then you're not thinking big. And so it's kind of like, why bother? Because I don't know about you all, but I'm not playing small. This is a new year. And many of you have played small for the last few years. But let's just go back just to last year. You played small because you didn't believe that you could achieve the goals that you wanted to set for yourself, or somebody told you that you could never achieve those goals. And so as a result of that, you decided to play small. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. You can't hang around me and think that you're gonna play small, because that's not gonna happen. That will never ever happen, because I'm never gonna let you think that you can play small. Not around me. Now, what you do in your house, in your lane, is your business. But you want to hang around me? Oh, honey, I'm going to have you believing the unbelievable, believing the impossible. Because I believe that you have it in you. So some of you went to bed on December the 31st and you woke up and you said on the 1st of January, and you said, you know what? I'm tired. I am tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I am tired of just barely making it. I'm tired of sitting back watching everybody else achieve their goals. I'm ready to get out there and start living my best life. And guess what? Daggone it, you can do it. You can do it. But you have to believe that you can do it. You have to see yourself succeeding. That's just like when I go to God in prayer and we're talking about whatever it is we may be talking about. I don't go to God, oh Lord, if you could, will you please do this, if it's all right. No, I am told that I can go to God with bold prayers. And so I go to God with my bold little self, my bold little 5'5" self. And I say, Lord, I'm thanking you in advance for whatever it is that I'm asking for. I didn't go with that timid voice, that thinking that, God is going to hear that. And, he's going to act on it because I've used the timid voice. No, go boldly before the throne of grace. Like I said, I go boldly before God, and I'm thanking him in advance for anything that I've asked him for. That's just like right now, if you took just a few minutes, and you can hit the pause on this video if you want to, but just take a few minutes and think back to a time when you didn't have, or you weren't where you are right now, or you didn't have something that you have now. You weren't where you are right now, and you were asking God for it, believing that he would bring those things to pass. And then one day you look up and you go, wow, I remember when I didn't have ABC or XYZ, and now you do. But that's because your mind told you that you could have it. It bothers me when I talk to people And you know how you just talking about random stuff, and people will say, man, I wish I could have this business, or I wish I could have that or the other. And you say, well, why can't you? Oh, because you know what? I'm not this person. I'm not that person. Okay, well, I'm not, Oprah. But that doesn't mean that I could never have Oprah's money someday. I refuse to believe that God has only designed Oprah to have Oprah's money and nobody else. No. I believe that I can do anything that God allows me to do. And if I do my part to make sure that it comes to pass, it can happen. So if you're one of those people and you like to sit around thinking that everybody else can have certain things but you can't, don't you dare. Some people may say, well, I'm never going to have an attractive husband because I'm just average looking. Honey, you'd be surprised. Sit down and talk to God. Go to him and be specific in your prayer about what you're looking for. You'd be surprised at what God can give you. But one thing I do know about God is that he's not going to give you that man or that woman just because you want somebody that's beautiful. Because here's the thing. You can get somebody that's beautiful or someone that's handsome, and they can be just as shallow and dim-witted as night is night and day is day. So my thing is, look past that kind of stuff. I don't know looks are great because you do have to look at people, but that should not be the only thing that you're looking for in a significant other. So that's a little sidebar. But getting back to what I said earlier, if you don't remember anything else, and like I said, I'll put in the description box everything that I just shared, the 2 quotes that I shared with you. I need you to truly believe, to truly understand that you are enough. And don't you ever let anybody tell you that you're not. And I mean anybody, because sometimes, and I'm thankful that I've never experienced this, but sometimes within our families have said to others within their family that oh, you'll never have this or you'll never be that. Honey, just laugh at them and keep it moving, because you are more than enough. And they don't get to decide who you become or what you'll have in life. That is for God to decide. So you go to God with your prayer requests. Make your requests known to him. And if you have people in your life, be it family members or not, who don't support you, then cut them off. Cut them off. And I hear you, because I can hear your thoughts. So you're saying, but Michelle, they're family members. I can't just cut them off. Why not? Why not? Let me tell you something. You may be a family member because we're blood related, but if you don't support me, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even if you choose not to support me, don't sit around trying to bring me down. Okay? Don't do that. Even if, like I said, you decide that you don't want to support me, that's your choice. But don't sit here trying to tear me down. Don't sit here trying to make me think so little of myself when I believe otherwise. Because I'm trying to tell you, I know for sure. I know for a fact that I serve a God that sits high and looks low. That says that I can have anything that I am willing to come boldly to him for. So you are more than enough. And again, don't you ever let anybody try to tell you that you're not. You can be anything that you choose to become, but you have to believe that you can be that thing, and then you have to do your part to start working towards becoming that person that you want to be. Y'all, that's it. I've arrived at my destination, and I'm going to head on in here. And like I said, it is starting to snow. I don't know. I think you all can see it out the window right here. It is starting to snow. But I think I'm good. Well, I need to make one more run. Wait for Frankie to get here so I can go make this run. And then I'm done for the day. Let the weather do whatever it's going to do. So you guys, that's it. That's my time. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back. Don't you ever forget that. You are more than enough. Until tomorrow, take care.